Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and when last we left off, we have managed to get something that will allow Owyn to cast magic. A staff made of crystallized mana. We've also found that we can just stick bits of crystallized mana to the staff so that it gets charged up, allowing us to cast spells. We're also quite happy to have discovered that the pantathians here cannot use their magic, and so are attacking us with swords and slings. I'm really pleased about that. Now, we need to head north because the game basically funneled us north on account of a strange barrier preventing us from going south. Now, we've checked these, so I want to go back to the road that's here. And we'll carry on heading north. I should probably use some of the healing powder. Oh, hi, Pantathian! How are you doing? We're set then. Let's just hope our advance is undetected, or our advantage will be lost. The enemy was not surprised. Unsure how best to deal with the situation, Owyn shot a glance at Gorath, but was startled by the look of malignant hate in the warrior's eyes. These creatures resemble serpent men. Even Delicon despised them. If these are my kin, I would have every last one of them dead. You may get your wish, Owyn replied, assuming they don't kill us first. 4 of them! Right! They flingeth the rocks, and we... Staff bonk! Okay, hit your own friend. Nope. You're a good shot with that. So really, I think this place is, from what I've seen so far, a, endurance run. It's like, you only have so much stuff, so you have to manage with what you have. Unfortunately, we brought a lot of stuff with us. Oh, you just keep hitting Owyn. Stop hitting Owyn! Okay, recoup some lost stamina, please. And you can just charge forward. Charge! And get some hits in. Honestly, I might, just wait with the last one and see if we can just recoup stamina. Might be a good idea. Having the Guard of Revanche here is probably fantastic, because so far that thing has been at 100% durability. It's just not gotten any duller. Okay, we're able to... Oh, you're running. You're running. I actually don't want you to run, because you might have rations, and I want those. Okay, you're now moving over here. Okay, you're here just to ruin my stamina gain, aren't you? Yep, you're here to ruin my stamina gain. Please stop. Please stop. Okay, now you have been really badly wounded. So there's a good chance that I will just be able to rest up and regain all of our lost stamina. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, you're at maximum... Oh, are you trying to run? I'm gonna chase after you. I'm gonna chase after you. And then hit you with the sword. I mean, we're really good at hitting you with the sword. Okay. Gorath's strength has gone up. That's good. Probably. Okay, more poisoned rations. Thanks, game. Thanks. Really want the poisoned rations. I don't want the poisoned rations. I want the non-poisoned rations. Those are not non-poisoned rations. They are also poisoned. There is a 4th body here. And you had nothing on you! Yay! We gained nothing from this fight. Ooh, there is a thing to the west. There is a... where is it? There was something. It is further to the west. Okay. Ah. Dirt pile. Mana. Good. We want that. We absolutely want that. Also, use that so that you can then pass this over. Can I use that on... Yep, I can. So now you can pick up the crystallized mana and just stick it on. That's now at 81, which is fantastic. And we're going to keep travelling north and east. Okay, north and east it is. I don't like this place. Gotta wonder how anything grows or anything lives. Okay. That there I think we checked out already. Any more pantathians? No? Okay, there's a trio of things over there, which tells me probably that trouble is... Oh, it's a bunch of houses. The enemy approached. Unsure how best to deal with the situation, Owyn shot a glance at Gorath. These creatures resemble serpent men. When we had dealings with the Pantathians during the Great Rising, even Delicon despised them. Well, more Pantathians! Only 3. Well, staff bunk time. Sling time! They are really accurate. I don't know if that was aimed at Gorath or Owyn, but you know what? The end result was that we got hit. When I saw that there were Pantathians, I was really worried that the magic would just, you know, end us. Like, absolutely end us. But, see? They can only use their slings. Oh, it's a joyous thing. A joyous thing. They're just so much weaker. And gone. Okay, you gain a bit of stamina back. There are probably going to be very tricky enemies. These aren't them. Please no. Okay, you're probably weak enough now that we can just gain all of our stamina back. This is absolutely what we have to do to conserve our resources. Okay, we're at full now. Now we can staff bonk and sword, and you're dead. Good. What do you have? Nothing! And... nothing! And... nothing. Yay, nothing! Okay, what do we have here? Nothing? Nothing? Something inside the dwelling slithered. I don't much care for the sound of that, said Owyn. Perhaps you should. His sentence hung in the air, unfinished, as the door slammed open. He suddenly found himself facing off against a snake-like creature that seemed very intent on making sure that it would never be bothered by them. Ah, a pair of Pantathians. How you doing? I mean, I'll tell you how you're going to be doing soon. Dead! Didn't use a thing on the... Yep, that's fine. Don't need to. Don't need to! Have not taken a hit yet. You have. So now you're going to switch target. That's fine. Well, you move over here. Oh, you got hit. That's fine. We will health up here. Health up here. Health up here. You're at max. You're at max now. Excellent. You defend and sword. Defend. Sword. You really don't miss with that sword anymore. Okay, Gorath's abilities got better. Which ones? Defense and strength. You're getting strong. Nothing here. Nothing here. And... spoilt rations. Not spoilt rations. Okay, we want the not spoilt rations. That is a prize. Oh, hi, Pantathian. How you doing? Beset, then. And we got him. Oh, there's 5. 5 of them. Could use Evil Seek on them. I'm going to use Evil Seek. See what happens when I use Evil Seek. I mean, that hurt them a lot. Case in point, that one's nearly dead. Okay, I want to see, we cast a spell. What has that done to our staff? It is 61. I don't know how much of the power it used. Wait, I lost my turn because I was looking at the staff? Alright, fine game. I feel that's a little bit cruel, but alright. It's not like I needed that turn. I kind of needed that. Okay, staff bong for the win there. Need to take you out next. And hopefully we can get a few more mana crystals. I'll just be glad to no longer be on this weird planet so I can go back to using, you know, proper stuff. Also, did that That's a good point. Did that not consume your stamina? I don't know. What I do know is that we need to keep using Staff Monk. And then just get you. Okay, that's a 4th Pantathian down. Stop hitting Owyn. Okay, now I can heal up. Actually, no. We just have to kill you. We need all the things you've got. So what do you have? Nothing. 1 solitary ration. I'll take it. I think he's dead, Gorath said, eyeing the pantathian's corpse. Maybe that's not a pantathian. Someone said, by the way, you can right-click things to... Ooh! That's a herbal pouch. That's a prize. That is an absolute prize. So, we need to keep heading north here, I feel. Windy path. Oh, it's getting dark. Right. First things first. Apply that. Oh, no, not there. Apply that. Also, you need to totally repair this. There we go. And we need to use that. Drop this for the moment so that you can pass me that. And then I can pass you this. And then you can use that. And honestly, just put it then on the ground. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do anything else in terms of inventory. And we're going to Capital Healed. Which actually was barely any time at all. Good. There's something up here that seems... Yeah, that seems very important. This area here seems very important. I don't know why it seems important. It's just so out of the way, and it's so, like, prominent and significant. I just need to have a look here. And have a look at these pillars. The pillar was made of crystal. In better condition than the others in the circle, its reflective surface was not as pitted by the blast of the sands as the others have been. Stroking its surface, Owyn marvelled at the amount of work it must have taken the craftsman to make. I wonder what this place was originally, Owyn asked, not expecting the mental reply which flooded his senses. You stand in the ruins of Karzin Mok, once the high temple of the 7 gods of Tirianya. Once these columns were only symbols of the gods, crafted by the Savani artisans, who were the servants of Dratsavan. Now they are vessels within which we have taken refuge. Refuge? What drives a god into refuge? Owyn asked. I wouldn't think it would be possible. Valharu, the voice said. Though without a true voice it was impossible for Owyn to tell, but there were shadings within it that seemed a mixture of hate and sorrow. Those who were known as the Valharu extinguished all life as we knew it here, using this as a battleground where they warred with all who dared challenge their universal supremacy. Only when Datsavan showed to us that our struggles would be futile did we create a plan by which we could drive out their hordes of Pantathians and Kada and Zekmati. What did you do? Owyn asked. A long silence greeted him before a distant reply came to him. Of the 7 who ruled, there are only 6 of us who survived the desolation. 2 have faded so far from the world that they can no longer give voice to their thoughts, but instead are driven more than sentient forces of nature. Only Datsavan will remain, waiting for the time of the awakening. He shall call us when the need has come. We shall not speak again, Savani. Huh. The pillar was smooth to the touch, towering over Owyn. It seemed to be made of an exquisite crystal of some fashion, though it was wholly unlike anything he'd ever seen on Midkemia. Though he could see reflected images of the desert beyond, but when he varied the angle at which he held his head, it seemed as though he could see other places which were not on the other side of a column. Instead, it seemed that these images were oceans and skies of other colours. Your observations intrigue me. You are Savani, are you not? Startled at the presence of the alien sentience in his mind, Owyn shook his head. Unsure whether he should simply think his reply or speak it, he decided that speaking it would be the safest route. I'm not familiar with the term Savani, so I don't know if I am one or not. Who am I communicating with? Nearby, Gorath threw Owyn a startled glance, apparently alarmed that his friend was speaking to the air. Before Owyn could rattle off an explanation, the voice within his mind returned. I am Sutakami, mother of 1,000 mysteries, once goddess of Tirianya. You have summoned me. What do you desire to know? I'm not sure what you're asking, Owyn said. Are you an oracle? No, the voice replied. I may only tell you that which is already known, though I dimly perceive things that may come to be. I sense you are newly come to this world. Perhaps you would desire to see something of the creatures who inhabit the desolation of our world. Suddenly, Owen's mind reeled with visions of men with scales rather than skin, and large hulking creatures with shining carapaces which roam the desert. Grasping to retain what he learned about the creatures as the information flooded through his mind like a tide, he at last seized upon an image of a wispy figure. What are these things I see? Owen asked. They look as if they're made of smoke. They are the ancient servants of Relin Scar, the last priest of Dat Sarvan before the desolation. Creatures of magic, they could only be killed by special spells which drain directly from their materiality, their strength. Now they still wander the ruins of Datsvan's ancient temple. For a moment the image wavered, then stabilized once more. I must rest. I am needed elsewhere. The party's assessment ability has improved. I mean, cool. There are more of these pillars. We should talk to all of them. Warmth radiated from the column. At first Owen assumed the crystal was radiating heat reflected from the alien sun, but even on the side away from the glare, the pillar seemed equally warm. I may do little for you, her feminine voice asked quietly in his mind. This much and no more. Suddenly the sensation of heat grew, washed out from the pillar like a warm breeze, shifting the sand beneath their feet and pressing out in the desert beyond. In a brief second the wind was gone, leaving the pillar cold and quiet. What did you do? My defense is maxed. Don't think I need that ticked anymore. Cool! So you got to this point, says the game. Do you want stat improvements? Energy blasted from the column. Dazed, Owen picked himself up from where he'd fallen in the sand, reaching for the hand up from Gorath. There was this presence that was in the column. When I touched it, I felt as if I would kill every single pantathian on the face of this world, as if I could have strangled them all bare-handed, and then the feeling was gone. It is strange that you mention it, but I am feeling suddenly vigorous myself. But what are these pantathian? He replied. It's an unfamiliar term, the snake men that we've run into. I'm not sure why I know that, but I know that it's what they're called on this world. Party strength has gone up. 43, 68, alright. And finally, the crystal was cold. Unnerved by the unnatural chill of the object in the blistering desert heat, Owen moved away from it, aware that he suddenly felt very ill. Noticing Gorath looked likewise distraught. Let's not toy with this artifact again. I have a very bad feeling about this pillar. Let's leave that pillar alone, shall we? So, we've discovered some very interesting things here. Very interesting. Also, we are quite a bit stronger than we were before. Leagues stronger than we were before. That is ridiculous that we're just now at maximum defense. Just absurd. I'm not going to say no to being at maximum defense, but still, the game just went, you know what? You made it this far? Have maximum. Have maximum. Okay, those are the tents. We've already checked those out. We've killed these pantathians before. Have we? Have we killed these before? Have we? Or did by clicking those pillars we do something to all the pantathians that are... I don't know. What I do know... Okay, we have killed these before. What I do know is that we need to keep heading east. East, east, and further east we will tread. Following the path, for we will find pantathians along it. Like you. Greetings, I have surprised thee. There are 2 of you, right? I mean, might as well just go to hitting you first, because you're actually the most dangerous threat. You're not that dangerous. Like, just slings and swords, I mean, that's not that dangerous. You, however, ooh, miss. See? We miss against this, weird beetle-like thing. But this is when we are, like, unable to hurt it. Hit, and... there we go. We got a hit in. It wasn't much of a hit, though. Okay, stop flinging stones. Okay, 48. That's fine. They just seem very hardy. You, however, a little less hardy. Aha! That was a miss. You tried. You failed. And now we kill you. Will we get Gorath to 100 melee accuracy? I hope so. I really hope... oh, you're moving up. That was a poor decision. Staff bonk! That's why that was a poor decision. You know, we're gonna spend a bit of time healing up. There is literally no reason to use the defense thing anymore, though, because we're not going to get better at it. We're not going to get better. Okay, that's all that we need to do there, and dead. Marvellous! Didn't gain any skill. Also didn't gain any... oh, no, we gained a poison ration. Oh, boy! There is no oh, boy here. And so, when we come back, folks, we are far more knowledgeable about this world. This dead world that was used by the Valharu to fight many a battle. Hopefully, we will be able to, find Pug quickly and get out of here, because this place... I don't rate our chances of surviving here long. I mean, we could survive here for a while, but permanently? No. Also, kinda have to save Midkemia. You know, the place that we call home, our world. Yeah, kinda want to go back there. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.